Alright, we're going to talk about the new Truth Enforcers Warbond. We're going to start with the good stuff and then we'll move on from there. Alright, so the pattern. Instant 10 out of 10. Love the pattern schemes. Nothing more else to say. Alright, now for the booster. So, because I'm a Chad and I play solo, I don't really care about this too much. But from what I've seen, it does look pretty alright when you're playing with a squad. It does help out when you're in those bug missions and you need to run for long distances. It's pretty cool. Nothing really to say about it. It's not for me, but I'm sure others will like it. Alright, so for the armor. In my opinion, it's okay. The passive's alright. I do love the colors of the armors, but it seems to be broken visually. The effect does work, but when you get shot, your character still flinches, so they probably need to fix that. It's pretty okay. Again, nothing to really say about it. I still think the medkit passive is still number one. Alright, so let's talk about the weapons. So for the weapons, I'm just going to be talking about their unique aspect and also how many shots it takes to kill the medium enemies and the Halts. And by the way, I will just be talking about bots and not buds because I don't really care about buds too much. So starting off, we got the new plasma pistol, the Loyalist. So for Devastators, it takes 2 full charge face shots and 3 full charge body shots. For Berserkers, it takes about 2 to 3 full charges to kill it. And for the Scout Striders, it takes 1 full charge, sometimes 2, it just depends. It's very rare that happens. Now for the new shotgun, the Halt, the quote-unquote best shotgun apparently. So for Devastators, it takes 1 face shot and 3 body shots. For Berserkers, I've had 1 to 2 face shots will kill it and 3 body shots. And for Scout Striders, it takes 2 shots to kill it. And for Halts, it takes 4 to 5 shots in the back. Now let's talk about the unique aspect of this shotgun. You can have the ability to switch to stun rounds. Now I will say this, it's kind of unpredictable. Now despite the visual the stun rounds have, it does not have an area of effect. You do have to hit the enemy more precisely in the meaty bits, I like to call it. If you hit any Devastator, Berserker, Scout Strider in an armored area, it won't affect it. It won't stun it. So you do have to hit it in their weak points for it to actually work. So for example, for Halts, if you just shoot it anywhere on the Halt, it won't stun it. But if you hit it in the back, it'll actually stun it. So just be aware of that. Okay, now let's talk about the new SMG, the Reprimand, another gun people are talking about. So for Devastators, it takes 1 face shot and 5 body shots. And for Berserkers, it oddly enough takes 4 face shots and 5 body shots. I could be wrong, but from my experience, that's just what's been happening. And for Scout Striders, it takes 5 shots in the belly. And now for Halt, it takes about 20 rounds to blow their back out, which will eventually kill it. Okay. So for these guns, in my opinion, plasma pistol is kind of eh. It's not anything cool. I do bring it along with me on my bot missions. I haven't really used it on the bug missions. But from my experience on the bot missions with the plasma pistol, it's done me good pretty well. It does help me take out Devastators when I run out of primary ammo. It does help me take out the Scout Striders. Nothing too special. I don't think it's the best thing in the world. It's just pretty okay to use. Now for shotguns, I'm going to be honest, I think it's pretty bad. It's not that good. Sometimes it struggles to take out common bot soldiers from even the closest range, and I think it has to do with the spread on the flechette rounds, so I won't attack it too much. I don't think it's anything crazy. Do I think it's the best shotgun? No, it's not. I do feel like there is potential if they want to try to buff it. I think as is right now, it's pretty mid. Now, I know I said I won't talk about the bugs, but I have used the shotgun with the bugs. And again, it's pretty alright. It's nothing crazy. I'd rather just take the breaker, an incendiary breaker. Ugh, okay, now for the SMG. I have a lot of things to say about this. So, while I do think the damage is good, I do like that it has medium pin. It's just everything else that I don't like. So the main negative I found out about this gun very early into using it is the spread is insane. I will be a few feet away from a soldier, and somehow the bullets just go, as soon as they leave the barrel, they just zip off to a different direction. I don't know where it's going. I'm 100% sure bullets don't work like that. I shot a few guns before and they don't just zip off to different directions as soon as they leave the barrel. I do not know what the hell is going on. I probably have a few clips being shown right now. Another thing I don't like is this has the recoil of an assault rifle despite the fact that it's a pistol caliber. Also, it's a heavy SMG, so you think that the weight would mitigate that recoil, but no, this recoil is, in my opinion, too insane for an SMG. I don't know what the hell is going on. The long reload. Why does it take so long to reload? You'd think they'd be reloading an assault rifle or the JAR Dominator, but it's just insanely long. Just speed it up a little bit, you know, you're in a battlefield. One thing I have heard people complain about is the magazine size. In my opinion, I think it's just fine. If they do decide to change it, maybe add an extra 5 rounds. Another complaint I heard is that it can't be used with one hand. I don't really have a say in this. I will consider it a negative, but whether or not they'll change it into a one-handed SMG, I don't really care. But the 3 main things I believe they should fix is the insane recoil spread that just doesn't make sense, and the long reload speed. And I think this gun will probably be a little bit better if they fix those 3 things. Overall, in my opinion about this Warbond, I think the cosmetics outshine the actual content in the Warbond itself. The booster is nothing special to me. The armor passive, it's okay, but again, the medkit passive is number 1. SMG, I rather just take an assault rifle if it's just gonna act like one. The shotgun's nothing special. Despite how many people think it's the greatest shotgun, it's not. There's better options for it. The pistol, in my opinion, is probably the best weapon out of this Warbond. Probably tied with the SMG, because I know I've been talking a lot about this SMG. I still find myself bringing it along on the bot missions, so maybe I'm just a hypocrite. But overall, it's pretty alright. Again, I was just more excited about the patterns and the armor colors. But what do you guys think? Do you think this Warbond is pretty neato, or do you think this is just another trash release? If you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't like the video, definitely leave a dislike. Leave a comment of your opinions and thoughts on this Warbond. Subscribe if you want to, and I will see you whenever. Bye bye.